Okay, we're gonna begin working on 6.2.1, the work. It starts with a reading. It says, in previous lessons, you wrote systems of equations that represented situations given in word problems. Today, you explore how to use the equal values method to solve systems containing equations that are not in y equals mx plus b form. Okay, so a set of two or more equations with the same variable is called a system of equations. When you set the two expressions that are equal to the same variable equal to each other, like you did in the previous lesson, you're using the equal values method of solving a system of equations. Use the equal values method to solve the following problem. Okay, so we're using the equal value method, which is basically when the equation is in slope-intercept form, you know that y equals y, so you can take the mx plus b part of each equation and set them equal to each other. Okay, so it is time to cool off on a hot summer day. Team Sunshine is filling an inflatable kiddie pool from a garden hose. The pool has 30 gallons in it, and Team Sunshine is adding 8 gallons per minute with the garden hose. So if you notice, the 8 gallons per minute, that's a rate. So that's going to be your slope number. And the 30 that's already there, that's going to be your start number, so that's going to be your b. So m is 8 and 30 is b. So we're going to write an equation to represent the amount of water in Team Sunshine's swimming pool. It's going to be y is equal to the slope, which is 8, because it's going up 8 per minute. So it's 8x plus the amount that it started with, which was 30. And I'll just put that there so it's easy to see. So y equals 8x plus 30, 8 being the amount it goes up by, and 30 being the amount it starts with. Next door, Team Breeze's pool is already filled with 180 gallons of water. They're emptying the pool, so that means that 5 gallons per minute is going down, so it's negative 5. And again, that rate per minute means that that's the slope. It's going to be a slope of negative 5 and a y-intercept, a start value of 180. Write an equation to represent the amount of water in Team Breeze's swimming pool. Well, that would be y equals, again, they're emptying at 5 gallons per minute, so it's going to be negative 5x plus the start value of 180. And again, just to represent it nice and cleanly. Okay, so there we've got y equals negative 5x plus 180. Use the equations to find how long it takes until both pools have the same amount of water. So we're going to rewrite the two equations by using the equal values method. So basically, if y is equal to this, and y is also equal to this, then this will be equal to this at the moment when the two pools are equal. So we're going to write our equation. Don't want that in italics. But it'll be 8x plus 30 is equal to negative 5x plus 180. Okay, so now solve for x. So I'm going to take this equation, and I'm going to get x alone. Now the beauty, of course, of the equals values method is that it eliminates the y. There's no y here, so we can isolate x. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 5x here because I don't like the negative 5x. And I want to get all the x on the same side. So we get now, if we add 5x, we get 13x plus 30 is equal to 180. And now all the x is on one side. Now we will subtract 30 from both sides. And that's going to get us 13x is equal to 150. So now we'll divide by 13. And what that will get us is x is equal to, and I'm just going to be silly about this and list it like that. That's fine. Okay, so x equals 150 divided by 13. So now we're going to use our x value to find y. So basically, we're going to plug this in to one of our previous equations. I will plug it into this one, y equals 8x plus 30. It would work with either one, but I'm going to copy this equation. and then I'm going to rewrite it, but with this as my x. So it's going to be y equals 8 times 150 over 30. Oh, sorry, over, that was messy, 13 plus 30. Okay, now I'm going to multiply by 8. And that's going to get me y is equal to 8 times 150, that'd be 1200 over 13 plus 30. And now I really do need to simplify this. So 1200 divided by 13, Desmos, help me out, is this, 92.3. So divide y equals that plus 30. And that gets, when we add 30, we can get y equals 122.3 la la la. Okay, so we've got that. So x is 150 over 13. Y is 122.3. Let's just quickly simplify that as well. 150 divided by 13, so we can see it in decimal form. And that will be this. So we'll put that in there. Okay, so in other words, we're expecting to get 11.5 comma 122.3 if we graph both of our equations, which we have the first one here and the second one here. So we'll go back to Desmos. We'll deselect these. We don't want to get confused. And our first equation is y equals 8x plus 30. And our second equation is y equals negative 5x plus 180. So when we graph them, we find their intersection. We see 11.54 and 122.31. 11.54, 11.54, nice, and 122.31, very nice. Did we get the same answer? Yes, woohoo! All right, so that does it for 644, and we'll stop right there for this